Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's Nugget. If you're anything like me, you like to put things into a program like Excel, and once you've got them in there, you want to move them around. Sometimes you can't sort them, it doesn't make sense. You just want this before that, or vice versa. So sometimes if you select a row and then you go to paste it, it goes right over top of the row. So what I used to do is I used to insert a row and then I'd go and take the row and I'd cut it and I'd paste it in the new row. Then I'd usually end up with an empty row down here, so I'd have to delete it. Well, today we're going to be talking about cutting and then inserting cut or copied cells. So let's get started. So in this spreadsheet, I was just working on it today. I wanted to move some things around. So for example, these two PowerPoint classes, I think I would rather have them down maybe at the bottom. So I could just select them and then just hit cut and then go down to the bottom and hit paste. Ugh, it leaves me with these empty rows. That's what I was talking about before. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cut them just like I did before. And then instead of just going down to the bottom, and it doesn't matter if it's at the bottom or wherever, I'm going to select the two rows because I have two of them. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to say insert cut cells. And look what it does. It takes the rows, the original rows out, and it puts them at the bottom. Let's try that in the middle of somewhere. Let's say that we want them after Excel, before email. So I'm going to select them, cut them, and we select the rows that are going to end up shifting down. So those two email cells, we want them to go down. Right click, insert cut cells. Push them right out of the way. It dealt with all the empty rows and everything. Isn't that fantastic? So it works the same way with columns. So if I scroll up to the top here, I'm going to select this. I'm just going to copy this. I want it to be in between B and C. So I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go to C because C is the one that I want to move over. And I'm going to right click, insert copied cells. Now, when you're in a table, it sometimes doesn't like you to use the insert copied cells. Cutting usually works really well. We were working with the whole row or the whole column. So it does work a little bit pickier when you're working just within a table, whereas here we weren't really. But it is still super, super, super cool. It beats selecting, copying, going somewhere and inserting. And sometimes when you copy, it wants you to paste right away. You can't sort of go, oh shoot, I forgot, I have to go and insert. So you can't go copy, insert, paste. Sometimes you can. So this way, you don't really have to worry about that. Cut it. I'd like it to go here. Right click, insert cut cells. So moving, same idea. Maybe I want this part moved over. I'm going to select it. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go select the same amount and right click, insert cut cells, and it moved it over. So hopefully that will save you some time when you're moving around, cutting and pasting, and have fun with that. See you next time.